I'm the sneakers god.
Facts, facts, facts.
I'm the sneakers god. I'm the sneakers god.
Facts, facts, facts.
I'm the sneakers god. You smoking.
They don't suck. They don't suck.
You smoking. Y'all copping? You smoking.
They don't suck. They don't suck.
You smoking.
Yo, episode
I'm the sneakers god.
in this podcast. George, Ryan, Greg, back in the building.
George is already.
Might as well say it because I know you have something waiting, like you
George
did last
is
week. With
already.
Hershiser.
George is already arguing. We haven't even started the podcast.
Hold on, real quick. That intro beat, or intro song y'all heard, is the homie Chris Thornhill. It was low key fire.
Low key.
Shout
fire.
out to
Y'all copping?
Chris Thornhill.
Y'all copping?
It was definitely funny. I'll tell you that. All right, that joint had me in tears. Actually, we were all dying. We appreciate that. I know that probably took us some time taking all those what we said
Snippets.
in the podcast, but that was tight. But shout out to Chris Thornhill and his son. They listen all the time. I actually got to send a pair of beaters to him. Number 56. Who wears jersey number 56? Lawrence Taylor. That's all I got.
Jeff Barnes.
This is all I got.
Who's Jeff Barnes?
Played for the Raiders. George, you should know that.
I mean, last week he said Hershiser immediately, and the best he has this week is Jeff Barnes 10 minutes after you talk about it.
I looked at the Raiders 56 so I could steal George's
Jeff
thunder. 'Cause he's
Barnes.
being
I've never
argumentative
heard
today.
of Jeff Barnes.
He's
I don't
being
know
some
who
type
that
of
is
argumentative today.
Jeff Barnes sounds like somebody who looks like Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World. I got another 56.
Mr.
I have
Freeman
no
was
idea.
Fire.
Guess that's it. Pickups.
Pick up.
Let's start with Ryan first. Let's just go that way. Let's switch it up. Let's go Ryan first.
So, I picked up 2 pairs
Of
Jordan 11 Carolinas under
that's all that matters.
the retail mark.
That's all that matters is under retail.
I picked up, sitting here to my left, our guest today, Ronnie Feig.
Our guest.
Ronnie Feig ASIC Gel Diablo Volcano 2.0.
How you doing, Ronnie?
Then I picked up a Kith Times Coca-Cola collab Red Bear hoodie. Fire Flames.
That's all you got.
I didn't. Are they
pretty tame
they're
week.
champion? Is that
Champion.
what we talked about? I didn't know they were champion. when they
Champion
released.
hoodie.
Wait, they're champion hoodies?
Champion hoodies.
Oh,
I mean, they're $150, so no thank you. But
I think it's fire. I appreciate
it's
it.
all right.
I think it's dope. I'm going to buy the Captain Crunch hoodie tomorrow.
George, pickups.
yeah, right.
Greg, pickups. Nope.
Nope.
Anybody sell anything?
I did. I sold a pair
I sold
of
some stuff, too.
NMD or
Dang.
those camo XR1 NMDs that we have. I sold a pair of those.
A pair. How many you got of those?
2 of them.
Oh,
I got one for free. I told that story like
that's
2
right.
weeks ago on the podcast. Thanks for listening. Thanks for giving us a shot.
yes.
I mean, I don't remember.
I sold.
Oh, and I sold Teal Dragon ASIC Jelly 3s too.
You just bought those 2 weeks ago in pickups.
I didn't buy those.
Teal Dragon Asics. What are you talking about? That was a part of your pickups. Like,
No, I wanted to buy them from the guy that I bought.
okay. I
didn't
thought
buy
you bought them from Trejo.
No, that was
Oh.
Bait Sagas. The
Diamonds.
no, the Saga. The
Machete?
Bait
Can we call him
Saga-
Machete from now on?
The Bait Saga. What the fuck's the name of it? The purple one with the blue. We had posted on our thing. It's not Teal Dragon's Jelly 3.
Oh, whatever those are called. I know what you're talking about. Those are fire.
Phantom Lagoons.
Phantoms. Those are fire.
You fucking said they sucked. And why did I buy them?
I would know the Adidas you bought sucked.
The Adidas are fire too.
Nah. But the prices were affordable. I sold 2012
I forgot
Cement
about those.
4s replicas.
How much?
Made by Jordan Brand.
The listener's gonna be like, "You fucking asshole."
I think someone thought that was the beaters they were going to get. All of a sudden, you selling.
Dude,
All of a sudden, you saw them.
I hit Cat back and he never what them joints they beat. I opened the box and almost put them on.
Okay.
I was like, oh okay.
It would've
What
gone
else
against
did I?
everything you
I
talked
got rid
about
of
for the
something
last
else.
year.
Oh shit! I gotta bring beaters. What'd you send? Who am I sending to? We have an address.
Next week. Not yet. Only one person sent me an address. So
Oh.
as of right now, it's one. The problem was we told them to do it on YouTube, and people rarely reply back on you. I told them, hit us to the DMs.
If you hit us on YouTube to get a Sneak This official beater, give us your address.
and a 9.5 or 10.
Slide an over 10.
Slide into Gregory's DMs.
Get those DMs. Dick pic required for validation.
Yes, and it'll be forwarded. Man, I sold another shoe. I can't remember what it was. I have no idea. Can't remember. Shout out to AC Threads. What comes out this week? A lot.
Oh, I don't
You don't know?
Oh, I mean, the only thing I'm basic.
Oh, I'm
Gel Light
definitely
3 Volcano
I'm copping
2.0.
those. I know my New Year's resolution is June 1st, but I'm copping those. I don't care. If that means I broke my resolution, I am copping those Gel Light 3
Definitely
Volcanoes.
broke your resolution.
Copper foams come out this week. They look fire, but
They suck.
they're just not for today.
No, they suck.
Hyper Adapts restock a few places.
Excuse me?
That 420 SB that drops.
Sucks.
Vapor Max hits the ID, Nike ID. I'm interested in that, depending on how expensive they're going to be.
Vapor Max ID.
So everything you said so far suck, and super suck.
Vapor Maxes do not suck.
Yes,
A,
they do.
You sound
They
crazy.
You sound crazy.
They suck.
Various
They
various
supremely suck.
NMDs drop.
What's various NMDs?
Many. I'm not naming
various
all of them.
NMDs.
Various,
Oh.
tons of them.
All the Aniki Boost colorways came out. Or come out.
Concept,
Razor Fire.
Concept Vans Jamaica Pack.
Suck.
That's all right.
No, they look like something you'd pick up on the wall for $29.99, buy one, get one half off at Arizona Mills, Vans Outlet, and put back and be like, I don't need these.
Don't even think I saw it.
The ASIC Diablos, I think, general release this weekend.
Oh, there's not general. There's only 500 more pairs. I have one of 500 right here sitting next to us.
Well, once everybody gets them in hand and realize how whack they are, there'll be plenty
You
on
said,
eBay.
you were like, this is kind of fun.
No, I didn't. I said they are right if they weren't so expensive. All right. For 175, 180 shipped, bruh, them joints are almost as much as
These are
an Ultra
better than
Boost.
Mike and O's New Balance.
You're definitely smoking
are
sticks.
better
Yeah, you
than Mike
mad
and O's New
disrespectful.
Balance.
Stop. ASIC Gel Light 3 Volcano 2.0s copping or trying. That's how I put it.
I don't even see it on this list, but
Atmos Nike hit the Nike ID. The Zeros, Air Max Zeros.
No, F that.
I think that's a limited thing. And then Reebok Question Times Undefeated Pump Furies.
super suck.
Fire.
Ultra nonsense. You're crazy.
Fire flame.
So he probably camping at
You should be.
Undefeated.
You shouldn't be so disrespectful. Iverson questions are one of your
Stop.
grails.
Okay,
You need to cop those.
Reebok, I would love to just go to Reebok one day and have a chit chat with somebody. Like,
You need to
enough
cop those.
with the questions, all right? I'm so sick of
Give us
questions.
answers.
That's all they can
Facts.
sell. What do you expect?
They haven't released any of the other ones. They released the zipper ones and then 2 colorways of the ones that had the DMX 10 on the bottom. That was it.
Was
They
it?
haven't released. There's about 9 models of Iversons.
Yeah, but none of the other ones. Maybe the 4s will sell, whatever those are.
Yeah, but
and
see,
like
this
maybe
is-
one other one. That's it.
Okay, and sell. You don't even have to fine a collaboration of a answer,
Collab.
whatever.
a collab.
A collaboration with an answer and like a kith or a concepts. I don't need an undefeated Pump Fury question. Like, give me something different and collab.
Why
with
would
it.
Kith want to collab with a
Not Kith?
trash shoe like
Anybody. Anybody. First of all,
I mean,
those
maybe Packer. Maybe
Packer,
they do Reebok
anybody,
stuff.
Something. Anybody care about Aaron Hernandez?
No, why would you care about
I saw a
Aaron
lot of
Hernandez?
funny memes about Aaron Hernandez.
I mean, first we got. We want to tell the listeners what we're going to talk about today. Or
Fine, go ahead.
You want to skip that part?
Go ahead.
So we got a lot of stuff happening this week.
He's so bad want to be included. Oh, listen to him.
bad.
You
dude.
didn't even know
bad
releases
brothers
today,
league.
and now you like, it's my
Yeah.
turn. Go ahead.
I mean, we got to talk about the Adidas email they sent out yesterday to all the Boston Marathon participants and George. I don't know why George got it. He never ran a marathon in his life.
I got it.
Why would you think it went to only the participants?
That's what it said.
What are you talking
Then
about?
we got talk about YouTube clickbait, the complex article. Give a little recap on NBA playoffs, and then we're gonna get into our top 10 releases, sneaker releases of 2017 to us. This was so far of 2017 so far, as of April 19th,
kind of a hard
2017. It started off
Nothing-
easy,
I mean-
then it got harder. Pause.
There's not that much has come out, honestly. I mean,
Yes, there is. There's a bunch of. I have 15 shoes on my list.
It's a lot of
simple. You buy 5 shoes every week. What do you expect? He hasn't bought nothing, 1 shoe, and I've probably
bought
bought
anything.
4
There's stuff
shoes.
he wants to buy.
I bought Royal Ones.
There's stuff he wants to buy.
one shoe.
Yeah, but it's only about
Sucks.
Yeah, there is stuff on this list though that I do want to buy. Though.
I bet there's
you
something.
probably
I
like
bet there's something on your list that you don't even
zebras
know.
on there,
That you, don't
fine.
even- that you super want that you don't know.
You probably have
that you
black
want.
and red Yeezys on your list.
They didn't come out this year, did they?
Yes,
Nah,
they did.
my list
That's
is
not on
fire.
my list.
You probably have
mine.
zebras on there.
You're right. Don't say to zebras. Don't do that.
We will acquire zebras.
Number one, if they were made 500,000 pairs, you would not buy them.
Yes, we would.
Are you
Doubles?
What are you talking about? Zebras? Yeah, I would. I want all the Yeezys.
The zebras suck. You would not
No,
buy
I
them
don't.
if they made.
The all whites suck. You like the all whites. Those are awful. All right.
Okay, that's not true.
I can't even believe it. You sat there and said that Motorsport Blue 4s had too much white on them, but you want all white Yeezys.
It's also a big, goofy looking shoe, though, compared to like a low, comfortable shoe that's in the summer's coming. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, man. All white Yeezys have less white than Jordan 4 Motorsport.
The most
4s.
popular Ultra Boost of all time is an all white Ultra Boost. Like, I don't know what point you're trying to make.
Most
The best
popular
Ultra Boost of all time is a
I
triple
said
white.
the most popular Ultra Boost of all time.
I will
is-
say the
is
one that
all white Ultra
popularized
Boost.
I don't
Ultra
think
Boost,
that's
but that was
close.
Yeezy.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's not the
I
most
don't know
popular
about
of all
that.
Yes, then what is?
Chalk.
Chalk.
No, it's not.
It is.
And that's another shoe that's the same color as the Yeezy that's coming out, by the way. So
They don't. They are not chalk color.
they're off white. I
They're not off-white.
Okay, so they're in between.
They're not. The stripes
Pause.
are off white. The stripes that are on the side are off white. Seen pics?
Okay.
Off white.
Yes.
Trash.
They're better than the zebras.
Hey, anybody care about Aaron Hernandez at all?
No.
Good.
Why would you care about
Thank
that?
God. I was like, I
I'm
want to know
assuming
what
you
you
mean
guys
care
thought.
about the story.
I mean, the story is just entertaining within itself.
You mean like
it's
people feel like sad he died or something?
Oh, man, bro, have you been on social media? All I see is rest in peace. Yo, suicide's not funny, bro. You
Okay,
know,
first of all,
this
it
and
wasn't
that.
suicide, but that's a different point.
Okay,
Well,
well,
murder.
I mean, murder's not funny either, but
Murders aren't
someone
funny
like
either.
that is got murdered. Pretty funny if you ask
he
me.
murdered
Especially
like
the
5
memes.
people.
I seen a meme that said, "Yo, he didn't get 2 feet in bounds. He didn't get 2 feet down on that catch, bruh."
Dude, that ain't funny.
Tears. He
not
didn't
funny.
get 2
That's
feet
not
down.
funny. That's not funny.
Tears. Tears.
Funny, bro. That's not funny.
that's funny.
That's not funny.
Hey, that's funny.
I just
He's the
don't care.
least remorseful person in history of the world. You think I believe he actually committed suicide?
He was like proud of being in jail. So
That's another thing. He got like 27 jail tattoos after. Like, okay, here's my thing. He knew he was going to jail for life last year, 2 years ago. Whenever
didn't he kill
his
himself then?
yeah, why didn't he kill himself back then? Like all of a sudden, this trial happens and he gets acquitted, and now you want to kill himself?
not only did he get acquitted, but he was like,
I actually thought one of you might have a little sympathy for him.
who, me? Because I'm white?
No, he's not white.
Who, George? Because he's Latino?
No, I just thought maybe one of you did because I have none. I
have none. I
Me
have
and my
none.
wife talked
Shot
about
his
it.
Literally
friend in the face and
don't
left
give a
him to
shit
die
about
in an
what happened
alley,
to him.
and then he killed 3 other people. Like,
Literally
why
don't
would I-
don't give a fuck what happened to him.
I mean,
I mean, I wouldn't have like shot him
The only-
myself. I'm
the
not that
only
type of
thing-
person, but
The only thing I'm sad about is that he doesn't have to rot in prison the rest of his life.
yeah, I just.
I mean, less tax dollars.
I guess
probably
I
spent
really
now.
don't really have much more to add to that. I mean, honestly, I feel bad that his daughter was given such a trash father. I mean, other than that, I'm gonna just base the assumption that he committed suicide. I don't care if he actually committed suicide. I mean, first of all, it's a coward move, but second, he was driven to suicide. Like I seen people saying, like, you know,
He didn't commit suicide.
he didn't show signs of suicidal thoughts and things like that. You're driven to that point, you know, of whatever. If you actually committed suicide, like people that have suicidal thoughts outside of, you know, that live regular lives, typically, I feel bad for them because that's something that they can't control. But he put himself in that situation. I mean, I look at it as like
He doesn't have one empathetic bone in his body. Like, what do you?
No.
Why would he think he would be sad all of a sudden?
it's sort of like it's not. I didn't say it was sad. It's more
That's
of like
well. Why else would you commit suicide unless you're sad?
because you look around your cell and you say, "Do I want to be here or?" And like
In heaven.
it's a decision.
Yeah, he's
it's
strapped
more
a
of
bomb to him chest.
because
And now he's
honestly-
with 37 virgins.
Honestly, like I could see why. If I got life in prison like that, I would contemplate killing myself. Not because I'm sad. I'm like, you know, I don't.
you
would
have done it a year ago.
Oh no, I'm just saying. Well, yes and no. You just never know. I'm not gonna sit there and speculate his thought process. Now, if you guys want to do that, that's fine. Anyways, Hey, man, to me, it's just like when a gangster torments the neighborhood and then his grandma and family ask us to donate money to bury him at the car wash. No.
We've discussed that before.
No. All right. So, good riddance. Shout out to Aaron Hernandez for killing himself or getting murdered. Or getting murdered.
He didn't
Whichever.
kill himself,
Shout out to the killers.
Shout out to them. Let's talk about sneakers now.
Adidas email.
Thank you. Congratulations for surviving the Boston Marathon.
That was really funny. It's insensitive, but it was funny, bro. Bruh. It's insensitive, but it's funny how stupid somebody was.
I cannot believe that they're a multi-billion-dollar corporation and that slipped through the cracks.
I mean, the word survived. You want to talk about...
And it's funny because I mean, George sent it first in the group chat, and as soon as I read it, I was like, without even saying anything, it's like, oh shit, that's fucked up. And like that was the opinion of probably 100,000, 100 million people as soon as they saw it. So for everybody at Adidas to be like, hey bro, you think this is like good for the fucking new clothes ad for the Boston Marathon? Like, oh yeah, fam, that's probably good. There's probably no better way to put it.
Well, wasn't that in the subject line?
Yeah, it was a subject.
It was a subject line. You know what's funny is though, I didn't really see anybody like upset with them. It was more of like, huh? But it really,
all I saw was people upset. Now the majority of them probably were from New England, but
it's just yeah. I mean, I don't know, man.
I literally saw someone they had a blue check by the name, but I never heard of them, so I don't know if they're like media in Boston or whatever. But they literally said, "Why is a sneaker conglomerate from Germany sponsoring?" Now, I'm not saying I agree with this. I'm just saying what they said.
No, you are a big...
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
No, but yeah, but no, you call them Nazis all the time.
Well, yeah, I did, but that has nothing to do with this.
And now you love them.
But he's saying, why is a sneaker conglomerate from Germany sponsoring this race? And because, Boston has the whole Boston Strong thing. They think they're like patriotic or whatever. So they're more patriotic than others Americans for some reason. But anyways, his thing was like, that's the way they write stuff. His thing was like, why is a German sneaker? I'm not insulting Boston. Like, that's how they feel. That's how they write.
No, but it just
why do you hate
laugh.
Boston?
Anyways,
just like Boston.
It should be.
I've been to Boston. It's a dope city.
It should be sponsored by
Did you
New
drink
Balance.
Pabst?
But he was like, why is it sponsored by Germany?
Right.
And this is like a Patriots type. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
their football team is called the Patriots, for Christ's sake. So I mean, his thing was like, this should be an American company, and he was like, he put the like date when the contract expires. Good riddance, Adidas, and like it was crazy.
You know what's funny is that sneakerheads, we don't care. We copping them Yeezys. We copping those, but we're not gonna stop buying Adidas. We're not gonna.
I don't think there's.
It made me want to put
Stop
maybe
it.
Adidas or two on eBay.
I don't think.
Yes, you want to put your shell toes in a pair of Stan Smiths. Yeah.
I mean, they definitely took a
Public L.
yeah, there you go. What's the word?
I smell like beer because I spilled beer on myself.
Did you expect to smell like lotion or something else?
Honestly, I'm speaking from sneakerhead perspective.
A PR hit. They took a PR hit. There
they
you
took
go.
a PR hit,
So
but
I mean,
it
is what
doesn't
it
matter.
is.
It doesn't.
Like they're probably
It's
going to lose some deals, like Boston Marathon and some other things
Right.
when stuff. But no, you're right. Sneakerheads are copping no matter what.
It
They
doesn't
took a
matter.
PRL. Is that the L of the week? We should start a new segment. L of the week.
Okay, I said
L
that
of the
like
week.
3 weeks ago, but all right.
L of the week.
He's stealing my stuff.
L of the
Look
week.
at him.
Brought to you by George Martin. Adidas.
Yes.
L of the week.
Yeah, that was just a bad move. I don't care. I mean, I don't care. Honestly, I care because it was insensitive and it was funny, and they took an L. It makes is a sneakerhead gonna revolt against
A lot of
Adidas?
sneakerheeds
No.
probably don't even know about it. To be honest with you.
Did sneakerheads go against New Balance for supporting Trump or whatever? They did. New Balance was already falling off anyway.
For a day.
Like, people that go off of that
Sneakerheads
people that went against Under Armour and New Balance weren't buying Under Armour and New Balances in the first place.
Sneakerheads have the attention span of a fucking 3-year-old.
No,
So
that story today.
I mean, everyone does in
Sorry, old.
2017.
that's a fact.
sneakerheads.
I don't think they have
attention
less attention span than anyone else. That's look at the society we live in. Look at
resell. You have a 48 hour to resell a shoe and then nobody cares anymore.
I'm just saying, like, look at the news, like Bill O'Reilly thing going on. that one girl who's all over Facebook who got fired from her show, and now Fox News wants to fire her or hire her. You know what I mean? Like, people say bad things, like Donald Trump winning. I imagine if most people said what he said, and you're gonna not win the election. So I mean, that's the news cycle we're in. Shit lasts for like 2-3 days, and that's it.
That's everything. We just have access to all the news that takes place. Clickbait. I don't even know if we have time for that. That's clickbait. Kais admitted it.
We got time.
Kais admitted to being a clickbait artist king, which is I'm glad he did. I thought he would have tried to say that he wasn't or that he's not.
I mean, I think the article needed to be written, but we've been talking about it maybe not a full year, but it's just funny how late Complex is on things, and maybe that's just like mainstream media in general. They're late to the party on everything, but we've been talking about this forever. The fact that all these people are popularized, for lack of a better term, because of clickbait, and Omar even talked about it when he said, there's two kinds of clickbait. One is like a flat out lie, and the other one is like just draws you to the video. I'm not really cool with either one of them. I guess if you get popular, good for you. And he did make a good point when he said YouTube is free. You don't pay to get to watch YouTube. So if you clicked on a video and wasted 2 minutes of your life, big deal. You know what I mean? Like if you paid for YouTube and they were clickbaiting you, and then you got really,
that's a good point.
So that he did make a good point when he said that, but I don't really understand the. Clickbait is good for the person doing it, but there's zero benefit to the person because his argument is not only that, but also you were going to watch it anyways. So and I don't think that's true.
I don't know, because I can't stand seeing the people's in the comments saying, "Bro, it's clickbait." These are like the same people that say that in every single video. It's no longer
the
clickbait.
Comments on his video. Some of them are pretty funny though. Them people that like make fun of him for all that stuff.
I don't care about clickbait. I don't think it ruins anything, does anything at all.
I mean, it's annoying, but I'm not one of those persons who's going to sit there, or people who's going to comment on say clickbait. I'll kill you. No, I don't care.
I've never looked at the title of a vlogger and said, "Oh crap!" Like. He about to sell. He about to sell Yeezy.
Yeah, that's.
And they're like, "Oh," like I wasn't like let down because I looked at it.
But it's not just that. Yeezy's obviously draws big things in, but it's not only that. It's like the one you sent where he was like, "Cop the weirdest shoe of all time," and then it was like a normal shoe.
It was an Alexander Wang.
So, I mean,
it's weird, but there's been much weirder. Jeremy Scott's and all kind of stuff.
Well, what I'm saying is like people feel like invested. They invested 10 minutes or whatever in that, and it's whack. So I mean, it is a waste of time.
It's marketing.
But
it doesn't ruin anything.
Anger me, but it is annoying.
It doesn't ruin anything. I mean, honestly, the amount of vloggers now is what's ruining the culture. Like, it's just too many. It's way too many. You know how many sneaker reviews on feet and sneakers I saw of Carolina 11s?
I don't know if that's true.
Bro, you know what? You know how...
There's a difference between bad content and the number of people doing something.
You know how vloggers... Is this mine?
No.
Is this mine?
No.
What's wrong with you? Bottle. Oh, I must have drunk it. You know how...
You feeling okay now?
You know how...
Seb was silent right now. He's angry.
You know how...
I'm finishing my list.
You know how... you know how I know that vloggers and stuff like that are ruining the sneaker culture? It's sort of equivalent to like when you see a concert and no one's fully enjoying the concert. They got their cell phones in the air the entire time.
Yeah, someone said that the other day.
It's like going to a sneaker... Who said that?
I don't know. You stealing.
I ain't never heard nobody say
biting.
that. Well, whatever.
Somebody, I don't know.
Great minds think alike.
Someone on Twitter said
because if you go to a sneaker
like
event,
Chance or Kendrick or somebody was performing. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Kendrick was performing and people were like
but
filming.
I've seen Big Sean them say that forever. Everybody's been saying that about concerts. I'm talking about now a sneaker con when everybody from the regular man is walking around with a camera.
Yeah, I got you.
You're not even there for the shoes anymore. You're there for people to look at you so you can be at the thing. I watched so many different vlogs of people that just went to Arizona Sneaker Con, and these are just regular kids, bro, headed to Sneaker Con.
Because they want to be like Omar.
That's, to me, is going to ruin the culture. You can't even fully be excited for the fact of a Sneaker Con or something like that, especially if you did a vlog and you don't even walk out with anything. I do. I feel like if you could type in Jordan 11 sneaker review and there's about 35 different people reviewing the Carolina 11, it's just too much.
Yeah, but well, I guess my thing is, you know who to watch and who not to watch. If someone has 5 views, I'm not watching their video. I'm sorry.
I'm talking about views with thousands still, and I'm like, dude, what?
Well, these are all corny people, though, too. I mean, if you're talking about people who are actually entertaining, like if Dave Chappelle did a sneaker unboxing, I'm watching. I'm sorry.
You should have kept that to yourself because that sounds like a great idea. I'm not going to say everybody's corny because there are some that I like, but it's almost like
most of them are corny.
Like it's like
nothing is 100% in anything, but most of them are corny.
So I don't have a problem with it. I got more of a problem with the amount of vlogger content that's out there for the sneaker community, but that's something that we can't control nor stop, and it seems like it's gonna keep growing and growing and growing and growing. I see people on IG like, just got my camera, can't wait to start. It's like, God dang. Like,
I mean, everything is transitioning away from like cable boxes and going to online or streaming or whatever anyway. So I don't think it's like, my thing is, I don't think it's ruining the sneaker culture because I don't think it's that big of this. It's not a big enough piece of the sneaker culture anyways. I would imagine Soul Collector, whatever else, gets more clicks on something than a YouTube video gets clicks. I mean, Omar gets 250,000. Yeah, but Omar gets 250,000 views per video. I would imagine each article, and there are, say, 15 per day on Soul Collector, gets more clicks than that. Who knows? Maybe not, but I mean,
I don't know. But I don't know. Clickbait, it is what it is, and we've been talking about it for quite some time. So it's like you said, complexes.
It doesn't make me angry, but it's annoying. I mean,
it's just annoying.
Simple thoughts.
Clickbait works for me. I get baited every time.
2017 released sneakers thus far. I don't know. Best.
Hold on a second. NBA playoffs, real quick. Surprises.
I'm not surprised with anything. I'm surprised how whack the Celtics look.
I'm super surprised the Celtics.
The Bulls are 2-0. You guys not surprised by that?
Yeah, I said how whack the Celtics look.
Oh, I'm a Bulls fan and I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, but it's not like they have bad athletes. Like, it's not like.
Well, yeah, they expected them to be a better team. Actually, going in the season, they should have been better. They should have been
no less than a 5 seed. I mean, I look at their roster and I'm like, holy crap, they got D Wade, Jimmy Butler, and Rondo. Like, it's not.
Those dudes were trash during the season, but now it's funny. It's like in the playoffs, D Wade goes to another level or something.
I almost look at it like bad coaching. That might be a time.
He's a terrible coach.
He's a college coach.
Yeah, but
other than
AKA terrible in NBA.
Are you ready to say, though, that the Greek Freak is exactly what I said?
I never said he couldn't be top 10 in the league. I don't think he's going to be that top 10 of all time thing is what you said is crazy, dude.
All right, he could be a top 10
I just don't. To me, that's. I saw. Okay,
you gotta push out. Hold on. You gotta push out current top 10 people. So they can't be top 10 forever.
So hold on. So yes, no, that's not true.
Can't be top 10 forever.
To segue real quick,
there's
just
only 4 athletes that will forever be in top 10.
So we're not going to mention the show name, but there's a show that I watch with Joe Budden, and he was arguing about. They were doing top 10 hip hop or top 10 MCs of all time. And Joe Budden made a lot of good points about what qualifies and what doesn't qualify because he's been in the business forever. He's older than I thought he was. But it's the same kind of thing. Like, if you say, how do you pronounce his last name anyway? We'll just say Giannis.
Akabatantunku.
Okay, I don't believe that. Who cares? Greek Freak. If you, give me, I'll give you 2 examples of people who are not, at the top, but should be somewhere in the top 15, 20. You tell me if he's going to be better. Olajuwon.
Well, he's not in the top 10.
Is he going to be better than Olajuwon? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing is you start naming guys like that, and then you realize how far that list goes down before you really get to the top 10 or 5 guys.
I mean, what I said was opinion.
David Robinson.
But I feel it. Not even top 10.
Exactly, but is he going to be better than David Robinson?
It's a possibility.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you get into.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I mean, top list shouldn't even exist. It should just be a pool. Like, it's hard to say top 10. I mean, Jordan will never be not number 1. Magic, people consider Magic.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It was an opinion.
Karl Malone. You know what I mean?
Underrated.
Like, yeah, exactly. KG. He's not passing KG. Tim Duncan.
I don't know, man.
Tim Duncan, that's already 5 dudes.
But the people that you named right now, I wouldn't be shocked if he passed them. Like Elijah David Robinson.
I think there are two guys more likely to, and it's Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Davis. Those are the two that I would say are more likely.
I would say less Anthony Davis, more Karl Anthony Towns. And Davis, he can't stay healthy.
Embiid, if he stays healthy, I said that last time.
He'll never stay healthy.
Well, you might be
said that
you
he
might
wasn't
be right,
going to be
but-
a top 10 player of all time.
Who?
Embiid.
No, I didn't. Did I? Well, of course I. Why would I say he's going to be a top 10 player of all time?
Greek freak.
Oh, no, it wasn't
Embiid has more talent than as much talent as Greek Giannis does. Embiid has more talent. Now, can he stay healthy? We don't know. But I'm just okay. Simple. So, should I repeat that?
Yeah.
Or are we done?
I don't know. We can move on.
Because his thing is top 10 of all time, and then I said, all right, I'm going to name some names for you, and you tell me whether or not he's going to be above these guys. And these aren't even top 5 guys.
Not even top 10.
Olajuwon. He going to be better than Olajuwon?
No.
David Robinson.
That's tough.
You can't even. You can argue if David Robinson is better than Elijah.
Yeah, and also Tim Duncan is way better than.
Okay, hold on. I was one of the names I was going to say. Is he going to be better
No.
than KG?
He can do that.
Maybe KG. Yeah, maybe KG.
Is he going to be better than Karl Malone?
Maybe.
Possibly.
These are guys who aren't even in the
Possibly
top
Malone.
5.
Possibly
So
Malone.
my point was,
Possibly
look
Malone.
how far you go before you.
Right.
Like, you're outside the top 10 now
I agree
with
with
these
you.
guys.
100%
You know
I
what I
agree.
mean?
But like
Because Karl Malone is like number 3 of all time in scoring. Like maybe number.
Well, Duncan probably should be in the top 5. Granted, in our
in my
era
top
at
10.
least. Granted, we haven't seen those guys prior, like Bill
I'll
Russell.
never put a Wilt Chamberlain and all that in my top
Chamberlain,
10. Never.
But I mean, like
just saying.
KG was a great player, but I mean,
The point came from Joe Budden being on and saying, like, when you're talking about top 10 MCs, because they were asking, is Kendrick the top 10 MC or top 5? And
I'll be honest with you,
And
you guys
Joe
are-
Budden did what I just did and started naming guys that are like the fringe guys.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, Kendrick's not above any of them. So then you realize
Maybe
how
they're-
many
yeah.
more
Are there
before you
between-
realize top 10.
I don't know why. Like, I honestly don't, and I'm sure like a lot of people won't understand this, but I've never ever connected with any of Kendrick's music ever. I don't.
That's a different point, but all right.
I don't
I don't
like any. I mean, there's a couple
Even though
songs
I
I
discovered
like,
them.
but like
I think-
I don't like if he texts and he's like, Drake album dropped, Yeezy, Kanye album dropped, this album dropped. I'm like, oh, I got to get that. If he texts, he's like, Kendrick album dropped. I'm like, I just don't. I don't.
I strongly believe this to this day that I'm Kendrick. I was on Kendrick before anybody knew he existed, and I said, "Who is this little weirdo with these bars from the West?" I was like, "This cat got to be from the East Coast." Had no
Yeah.
idea he's from Compton. These are facts. Now, for some reason, I really don't care for his
My
music.
thing,
really
that
don't.
much.
okay,
just
I haven't
don't-
heard the new album yet, so I can't.
J.
speak on
Cole. I
that,
love J.
but
Cole.
J. Cole might be a better pure MC. I don't know.
Rapper.
That's
I don't.
Well, his
I don't
production
really
value is
vibe,
better, but-
I don't really vibe to J. Cole that much. So.
yeah, you do. Okay, hold on.
His newer stuff was not.
Well,
as
I
good,
heard the
but-
new album wasn't that the one that came out in December wasn't that good.
I think it's more him. I don't really.
But here's
kinda
my
a-
thing
he's
about
kinda a
Kendrick,
weird
even
dude.
though we changed the subject.
I
real
think he's a down to earth, cool cat. I think Kendrick is a cool cat.
quick. Of course he is.
But Kendrick's music to me, the voice, his tone, I don't
It's,
like.
it's that. I think it's that what I
I
like. Don't
hate that,
connect with. Like it's like yeah.
like I hate that. Like, and then he'll rap regular. Fire and spin it, like, and it's like, okay.
To me,
but then
it's not
you don't
his
wanna do it.
voice.
You don't want to come right around. You're like, I'm like, why did you switch
to me,
it
it's not
like
that. The thing that I dislike is, and ironically enough, is the thing that I loved in the '90s. I don't like the funk beats anymore. Like the things that Dre
Oh, the
and
new one's
Snoop
not
and
that
all them
bad.
dudes popularized. Well, on the new album, the songs that I have heard from that isn't funk anymore, which is good for me.
The last one
because that's what I'm saying. I don't like that G-funk stuff.
No.
I'm sorry.
don't
Leave
either.
that in the '90s. It was
either.
super dope back then, but Kendrick, and another thing, Kendrick's voice doesn't go well with that G-funk stuff. So that's what upset me about that. Anyways,
Top 10 2017 sneaker releases to us so far.
so far.
Y'all just want to go through your 10, or are we gonna go alternate? Cause
No, just run through your 10. I'll go last because I'm wrapping up my top 10.
you want me to go first, George?
it doesn't matter. We still can do 5 and 5. It's whatever.
All right, I'm gonna do my bottom 5. Honorable mentions. I just put Air Max Everything and Kith Volcanoes, even though they don't come out this weekend.
Dang. Not even. Wait. Air Max like once didn't make the top 10.
One of them did, but I really didn't want to put that on there.
Wow.
I have a really hard time putting silhouettes that's been out since 1990 on a a top 10 list in 2017.
Right. That ain't good, but that's all right.
Number 10, I got Royal Ones. It's number 10 only because it's Jesus Christ, like it's been out forever. Anyway, it'll be out next year or the year before.
I'm interested to hear this. If you
Number
got that
9,
stuff that
I
low.
got Wolves and Sheep Clothing Nike SBs.
Oh.
I think those are dope. I'm not gonna buy them, but I think they're a quality SB.
I didn't even think about that. That's
that
actually
we would have fell over each other to grab years ago.
Oh, if it came out,
I'm not going to say it sucks, but I'm just going to say
if it came out in the same era as When Pigs Fly, it would be possibly the second greatest
Possibly.
dunk of all time.
Number 8, I got Mita and New Balance 247 Tokyo Rats. I love those.
I didn't see those.
I'm watching those. They're like pigeon colors, mainly, but I'm watching them. I like them. Number 7, I got Atmos Air Max 1s. I mean, I just do. I don't.
Wow, that's low. That's high or low.
I don't just. I mean, I'm not really with it. So, and then number 6, I have the Paul George one. I think it's a new design. It's a new design. It's great looking, and it's $110. Like, you can't go wrong. No colorway that's come out has been bad whatsoever in it. It's just that, are we running to the mall to buy hoop shoes now? No.
No one is. You heard homeboy from UN told us they don't even stock Nike basketball anymore.
So, number 10, Royal Ones. Number 9, Black Sheep SB Wolf and Sheep's Clothing Dunks. Number 8, Mita times New Balance 247 Tokyo Rat. Number 7, Atmos Air Max 1s. Number 6, Nike Paul George 1. Who's next?
I'll go. Simple still writing them down, or are you good?
No,
All
I'm
right.
good.
Number 10, you guys are going to completely disagree, but I don't care. Jordan 4 Royalty, just like the color.
I
back here.
honestly put it in my honorable mentions.
It's
I
not
think
bad.
it's a super disrespected shoe and a lot better than everybody gets credit for.
It'll be on 2017 most disrespected list at the end of the year when we do our thing. I'll tell you that much.
Tokyo Rats aren't bad.
Number 9, the Stone Island sock darts, the blue tan sole or the Sequoia
What?
one.
Those suck.
Those don't suck.
Okay.
Those
All
are
right.
awful. You hate sock darts and you choose those? They
Did a mid and it was designed differently. I liked what it looked like. My idea would be to cut the strap off and put laces in like people do with those NMD customs.
Make them, yeah.
If you
I kind of wanted to do that.
If you got a cop to alter them to make them better,
Okay, but
you could cop 'em,
talked about altering like all the boost shoes you have though. So I mean, what's the difference?
No, I haven't.
Uncaging it.
You said uncaging. That's the same
I said
thing.
uncaging the XR1, which I hate that shoe.
But you said you would also uncage Ultra Boost though.
Oh, I would, but I don't think it makes it better. That
You
Ultra
can
Boost don't
get
suck.
you can get the black.
Of course they don't. I don't think the Stone Island sock darts do. They're mid and it looks better. No, they don't suck.
What you got, number
The
8?
color blocking good too. Number 8, Jordan 4 Cause.
That's pretty low.
That's pretty low.
I mean, it's the other stuff above it is stuff I would wear before. That's why. Number 7, Stan Smith Boost. I prefer the PrimeNet one, even though I don't have it. I like PrimeNet with the blue looks better than the one I have, but
Shouldn't be on the list.
the Stan Smith. You smoking? This is a list of best stuff that's come out so far. It's a brand new silhouette.
What?
The Boost Stan Smith is a brand new silhouette.
I mean, they just changed the bottom silhouette.
I understand that,
No.
but that changes everything about the shoe.
It doesn't
No,
change
it
the
doesn't.
silhouette.
Yeah, the silhouette is still Stan
That's
Smith.
part of the shoe. The silhouette. You don't think the outsole is part of the silhouette?
It's the same shoe. It just has different technology.
What?
The whole bottom of the shoe is different.
That's like saying that that the Air Jordan, the return with the 2 instead of the 1 bottom, is a whole new silhouette. It's a Jordan 1 with a 2 bottom. It's a Stan Smith with a boost sole. It's still a Stan Smith.
And it's
still a
just,
silhouette
it's
that's
still
existed
all
forever.
white. It's not like it's like, whoa, those are fire now. Like it's
It
just,
has nothing to do with that. I mean, their Ultra Boosts we wear are not like, whoa, super fire, but they're
But it's a new
comfortable.
silhouette.
what? What are you talking about? You just sent us a text and said those Ultra Boosts are better than Volcanoes.
That's a new silhouette.
Yeah, that's a new
That's
silhouette.
a new silhouette.
But Stan Smith is
Very good.
Thank you. Now we're on the same page.
Stan Smith is not.
It's not a Stan Smith. It's a Stan Smith Boost.
Oh my God, it's
I'm
still
out.
a Stan Smith.
I'm out.
Oh.
Just keep going.
This episode
I
is
don't
wild.
understand. What do we not understand about this?
go.
Number 6, EQT 9317 Boost. Pick a color. I like the white one's the best. Actually, I guess that's 5.
Number 10.
Number 10. God help us all. Flying or honorable mentions. Jordan All-Star 1s, Jordan Air Max 90 Flyknit infrareds, White Mountain NMD Trail, the red, white, and blue pair,
Thought about it.
and Vapor Maxes.
What?
Suck.
Honorable mentions.
Dang, you got them on your list? Number 10, Flyknit Air Max, Goddess or Multi. Pick a pair. Number 9, EQT 9317. I prefer the black pair over the white pair because I think the white pair get trashed. Number 8, LeBron Zoom Generation First Games.
Thought about putting it on there, but
Number 7,
Unicorn.
it's a list of retros.
Flyknit Air Max 1, red or blue. Number 6,
Wait, what?
Flyknit Air Max, or I'm not Flyknit Air Max 1, OG Air Max 1, red or blue.
Oh.
Number 6, Pusha T Boost.
Did that come out this year?
Came out January.
Oh, I thought it came out in December.
No, they pushed
The
it.
gray one?
Yeah.
Oh,
That gray one came out like June last year. Some just keeps restocking.
No, it was supposed to come out in December. It came out in January of this year.
The gray
I
one
looked
that
it
we
up.
have.
Yeah, I looked it up.
I don't
Man,
know
that
if
joint came out like
I feel
June
like that was
last
last year.
No, I swear. It said they came out the middle of January this year. I looked
Might
it
have
up.
been when it restocked.
I don't remember that.
Sneaker news right
anyways,
here. This
doesn't
article
matter.
says slated for December 3rd return. However, has been pushed to January 2017 release date. That's what I looked at this when I made my list.
My turn, right? Number 5, Adidas Iniki, whatever, Runner Boost. Number 5 is the right spot. Number 4, Nike Vapor Max. That's a nice design silhouette. New. Number 3, I got Zebras 350. Number 2, I got the EQT 9317s.
I know number 1 is then.
And number 1 are Cause Jordan 4s. Easily Cause Jordan 4s number 1.
Was it me?
Yep.
Yep, 2.
Number 5, a Nike Boost. Pick a color. I have the red ones. I like the red ones. The navy ones are dope. Some of the new colors are coming out are dope. Number 4, I put it on here because it was actually like a planned restock, but the NMD OG restock, that was this year. And it wasn't like, well, I guess you call it a retro. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Number 3, the Royal One Classic. Got to have it on there. Number 2, Air Max 1 Atmos. And number 1, Air Max 1 Anniversary Blue.
Wow.
Number 1. Wait, what was your number 2 again?
Atmos. Air Max 1.
Did you have reds on your list?
Nah, just because, like he was saying, those ones come out so much.
What was number 3 again?
I mean, I could probably put it in honorable mentions, but I didn't make one.
What'd you say number 3
Number
was?
3 was Royal One, Jordan 1 Royal.
See, that would have been. I mean,
It's a
they're
classic.
not bad. No, they're not bad. It's like our list easily could have been like sneakers that came out in the '90s. Like it's, you could have put every single Air Max. You could have put Jordan 1s. You could have put whatever else. God, man.
Besides the sock dart, pretty much all this stuff was out in the 80s.
I mean, geez, Anikis.
Yeah, that was
freaking-
an old thing. EQT Boost. The original one was 92, I think, or 93.
Anyways, anything else?
Number 5,
Gotta do
Oh,
his
my
list.
bad. Go ahead.
a Gel Light 3 Ronnie Fike Volcano 2.0. I'm buying that shoe. I don't care what I have to do to buy it, I'm buying it. Number 4, Adidas V2 350 Yeezy Zebra. Number 3, Air Max 1 Atmos. Number 2, Royal One. And number 1, I have to agree with Greg, the Cause Air Jordan 4s.
Cause 4s are fire.
Cause 4s
You
are
guys
fire.
both have it number 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
And seeing that shoe in person, like when we were at BHC Fest, and the way that it's made and the material and the details of it, it is probably the best Jordan collaboration or collab.
That might be one of the Jordans that just aren't gonna go down in value
It's only going to go
to
up.
buy. Like whatever it is right now, you
think
almost have to buy it.
I think it's 2,000 right now.
Oh my god, I thought it was like 1,200.
No, I think Flight has them at 2,000.
In my mind, I'm like, oh, let it get down to 500. Yeah, no. Anything else?
Let's sneak this.